Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the best cleansers for acne and acne prone skin. I have tried a lot of cleansers over the years, just trying to find something that can help with my scarring, pore size, hyperpigmentation, and just something in general that was gentle enough that would help cleanse my skin, help clear it, and also just wouldn't break me out even more. If you guys are interested in seeing my top picks for the best cleansers for acne and acne prone skin, then just keep on watching. I broke this down into two types of categories. So I have more gentle cleansers, and then I also have my favorite more chemical exfoliating type of cleansers. I had to break it down to those categories because I do use them at different times of the day and for different things, just depending on how my skin is doing. The gentle cleansers I will use in the morning every day, and then usually at night is when I'll do more of the chemical exfoliations. Unless I'm doing something like retinol, then I won't, because you're not really supposed to mix BHAs and AHAs. I have oily skin, so if I don't cleanse my face, it feels really gross and I'm just like an oil slick, and it's not a good time. When I was younger, I never really noticed a difference with anything, and I would use things like Cetaphil. I would use acne cleansers like stuff from Proactive. Nothing helped. I started using these cleansers and then my mind was kind of changed forever, and now I will always repurchase these. So first I will start off with the gentle cleanser category. The first one is by Tula Purifying Face Cleanser. I love this cleanser. I first got this in my FabFitFun box, and I'm not gonna lie, when I first got it, I had never really heard of Tula before this, so I wasn't really that excited by it. I was actually really reluctant to try it, and then I actually went on a trip for the weekend with a friend, and she had it in her bathroom, like with her like little toiletry set, and she was like, dude, have you tried this? It's so good. And I was like, oh, I actually got that in my FabFitFun box. That is when I decided, right when I got home, to give it a try, and I was so surprised at the results I saw. Like, it really helped keep my skin clear. It felt clean. It wasn't too much, and it has like a really clean scent, but like natural. It really intrigued me when I started reading it. It says it's like a probiotic based gel cleanser. Supposed to remove dirt, impurities, and makeup gently. Skipped is Valix, clarified and prepared for skincare. I really like it, especially because it's a gel cleanser, so it felt really good. Skin and removing oils, and it has been really effective. And I noticed within the first like week and a half to 2 weeks that this was really helping keep my skin clear, and I was shook. I didn't put this in the chemical exfoliation category, but I do know that this does have some lactic acid in it, so I feel like that is also something that has helped my skin, but I still feel like it's gentle enough where I can use it every day. I use this in the morning and at night, just depending on the day. You get a lot of product. This is 6.7 fluid ounces, and that is a lot for not that much money. I believe it's like $26. Highly recommend you give it a try, especially with all the product you're getting. I believe now it's called the Cult Classic or the Favorites type of cleanser. I'll link it here. So this is really good, and it actually really surprised me because I was not excited by it at all. The next one that has really changed the game for me, actually this brand in general has changed the game for me, is this cleanser by Coley Frog. It is the Toshmu Water Lily Nourishing Milky Wash. This is amazing. Love how this brand always has the pH balance of their cleansers. This is a pH of 5. I'm a little skeptical about this, but what got me is on their website it says it helps repair and damage skin barrier. I've been reading a lot about that and kind of like researching. Hopefully that means that your skin, if it's being overly exfoliated, your skin's like really dry, it can kind of damage your skin barrier, and then that's going to make your skin actually even more irritated and your product's not as effective. I have this other little serum, Great Barrier Relief Serum. I have that, and that was also marketed to help with the damaged skin barrier, and I love that product as well. So when I saw that in the description of this, I for sure thought I had to try it. And I also read sometimes if your skin is overly dry, even if you're oily and you don't know it, that it can make your skin more irritated. I love this. This is super gentle, and it's more of like, it comes out really, I've never had a cleanser like this. It comes out more like almost like a moisturizer cream type of consistency, but my skin, when I tell you, when I use this, my skin is so soft. Like, it's like it literally like drowns it in moisture, and I love it. It has really helped clear up my acne and also just make my skin softer and more hydrated, and in the winter months this is a savior for me. The next one is kind of an honorable mention. I've only used it a couple of times, but so far I like it. This is the Pharmacy Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. I got this little sample when I bought the Honeymoon Glow set, I think around Christmas time. Still a lot. I've literally only used this like 3 times, but so far I like it. I'm not a big fan of the scent. I think it's a little heavily scented, but I do really like the gel consistency, and so far it hasn't broken me out or anything like that. So have to try it a little more, but so far I really like it. Next, we can go on to the chemical cleansers, chemical exfoliants. Glycolic acid is my best friend. I've been using it ever since I got a facial. She's like, oh yeah, for your skin, since you have like acne, you should be using 10% glycolic acid. I don't recommend you start off that way. My skin has kind of been going up and up with the chemical exfoliant, so I would for sure start like at a 5% and work your way up. I wouldn't straight out the gate go 10 unless you know your skin can handle it. I wanted to find a cleanser that was both glycolic acid and salicylic acid together. I use the St. Ives walnut scrub. It really helped keep my skin clear, but you know, micro tears, and it was like really thick, so it's not really good for your skin. So I was looking into it and I was like sad because I was like, that was keeping my skin clear. And then it obviously has 2% salicylic acid in it, so I'm like, maybe if I add some salicylic acid into glycolic acid, maybe it'll do good things for me. One of them is the Clear Skin Days by Sephora. It is a clarifying cleanser and mask. Deep, clean, and bright, and has BHA and AHAs, and it's a salicylic acid acne treatment, and also has glycolic in it. I was shocked when I found this when Sephora came out with this Clear Skin Days line, which is targeted towards acne, and how affordable it was. This cleanser was like $10, so I thought it was a steal, and it's really cool because it comes out like a foam, so I really like that, and it has lasted me forever. It is 5.1 fluid ounces of product. But this has really helped clear up my skin. I've been interested in trying other stuff from that line, but I decided to start off with the cleanser and see if I even liked it, and no complaints. And I basically use this pretty much every night. After I take off my makeup, I use a little bit of this. I use it in the shower. I also like using it on my body. Like if I have some little back pimps, then I put some of this on it, and it seems to help with that as well. And it's super easy to like put on and distribute because it's a foam. I really think this is a hidden gem. I don't see many people talking about it. I don't see a lot of people talking about these cleansers in general, except for the Tula one and the Pharmacy. This is a steal, and I also like that it's a cool multitasking product. If you want, you can use this also as a mask if you leave it on for like 2 to 5 minutes. I haven't used it as a mask yet, just as a cleanser, but I still think it's a winner. I'm really not a fan of more drugstore skincare products just because they never seem to work for me. So I end up having to spend a little more money, but this is a steal. Probably my favorite. This is again by Coley Frog, and this is the Shasta AHA Refining Acid Wash, and this is a pH of 4, and it is supposed to clean and clear pores to reveal smooth, glossy skin. Pricey, guys, these are worth it. This brand in general, I really like the packaging. I think it's really cute, even though that's not a reason to buy anything like cleansers or makeup, but it's really cute. I actually saw this brand on Instagram on Trend Mood when they were launching. Intrigued because I always want to try a new skincare brand. I love trying new products, and it said that basically all they have is cleansers, different types of cleansers. So I know they have this other gel cleanser, but these are the two that stood out to me the most. So the Milky Wash and the AHA wash, and this works amazing. It has caviar lime in it, so that was another ingredient that I was intrigued by. I think there's like some celebrity who uses caviar lime either in a serum. I'm not exactly sure. This is more expensive, and I know you're like $46 for a wash for something that's gonna be on my face for what, like 2 to 5 minutes. But when I say this has helped my skin, it worked wonders. It has worked wonders. Like both of these together, amazing. And I feel like this brand, I don't see a lot of people talking about it, so I feel like it's super underhyped and underrated. So you for sure try one of these. I'm gonna start off with something a little bit more affordable. I would go with the Clear Skin Days, but I love this wash. I use this pretty much also every other night. I am trying to run through my products, so I've been using this since I'm like halfway, and I bought this before, so I wanted to kind of finish this up. I've seen such a huge difference in my skin, and it really just helps keep my skin clear. It's not too abrasive. It doesn't feel like really tingly to the skin at all. It's really good, and it is expensive, but I think this is one of the best cleansers I've ever used, especially for a chemical exfoliant. So overall, I love all of these cleansers. So like these are going to be the more affordable of all of them. $10 and $26. I know $26 is a little more mid-range, but with the amount of product you get, like I think it's a steal. All of these have for sure contributed to keeping my skin clear and radiant and glowy, and I highly recommend, and I will be repurchasing pretty much all of these, especially these two, just saying. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know your favorite cleanser. Have you tried any of these? They helped keep your skin clear. I would love to know. If there are any other cleansers you think I should try out, let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell if you want to be notified on my new videos. I will see you next week. Bye, guys.